Okay, today I'm going to show you how to, and again I'm filming this myself so it may not be really easy to see. I'm going to show you how to format a coloring book and put it in a Lulu account. So of course if it is a children's coloring book, activity book, you want to put an image on each page. But if it's an adult coloring book, you want to leave a page between, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Go to your open office, open your text document, insert manual break, insert manual break. You're still going to want to put your copyright up there. Okay, and let's say this is our first page, the third page, of course, is our first page. Insert. Picture from file. Click on that and then your pictures will come up. Let's see, that's our first picture. Now of course you're going to want to anchor it to the page. Go down here and make sure these little green dots that are on the corners go all the way to the edge. And make sure you have another page before you do that, or you're not going to be able to finish the formatting of the coloring book. So go up here, pull this away, and we're going to leave a blank page the exact same way that you do if it's the end of a chapter and you want them to start reading on the on a certain side of the book. So you insert manual break, and then that way if they want to take the pages out that they colored, it's not going to mess up the next image. Okay, so let's say we did that and we had the coloring book done. Because we have plenty of coloring books. Now you're going to go into Lulu, into your Lulu account. And you're going to go to where it says create. See if I can get that. Create. And it will also be a print book. So you click on print book. Okay, but it's not going to be a standard paperback. It's not a novel. It's a coloring book, even for adults. You want 8x5 US letter, and it can be black and white, but you really want saddle stitch for a coloring book. So that is right there. Okay, so click on that. And our coloring book has, let's see, I believe it's 48 pages. Anyway, this is just an example, but when you're doing a coloring book, you want to go back down here and you want to make sure it's black and white on white, not black and white on cream, because that glosses it. You want to make sure it's not gloss, because otherwise they can't color it. So you want to click on that. Okay, and you come up here and you click on make this book. And you type in the name of your coloring book. And we're just going to say coloring book since this is just an example. When you come down here, you want to sell on Lulu, or sometimes they'll give you the option for Barnes & Nobles. So that's a personal decision. I can't tell you whether to sell on Amazon or not. I just know you're losing money if you're selling there. Okay, so we choose our file, just like we would with any other book. So it has to be in PDF format before you can upload it here. And our coloring book is, oh wait, I think it's a C. Oh no. Okay, well this is going to take ever. So let's just say that, the Apocalypse eventually is our coloring book. It isn't, but let's just say that it is. So we can quickly get this through, and then you press upload. And that's going to take a few minutes. So I'm going to have some of my wonderful coffee while we wait. My bird sings you a lovely song this morning. Okay. Make print ready file. Now we're going to come to the cover part pretty shortly. And any image, inside or outside, has to be 350 to 600 DPIs. Okay, even in your coloring book, it has to be that many DPIs. Don't fear if you don't know what that means. If you have one of the newer cameras these days or one of the newer scanners, you're probably going to be able to put it in and it'll have that DPI already. Okay, if you have an older phone, you may want to borrow, or scanners are best because they don't leave a shadow. Sometimes when you take a photo of an illustration, it'll leave a shadow around the edges, so it's usually better to just scan them in. Okay, so we're going to save and continue. Then we're going to go up here, like we did before, and we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to space it twice, so that print box doesn't show. And the same thing here. Take the name off, because I already had the covers made before we put them in. Otherwise, our books are going to look just like everybody else's books, and all the books are going to look exactly the same, and a lot of people will be very unhappy about it. I know when it's my book, I want my own image on there. I don't want it to look like everybody else's book. Okay, so I've done that now. I've clicked in all of the text boxes and gotten rid of the text. Now, don't worry about this little camera down here where it shows image. It's just telling you that you can put an image in there. So don't worry about that. It doesn't print. Okay, so we're going to go over here and add images. And then a screen will pop up that says upload your images. Okay. Click on that. Of course, we're not looking for a PDF now. We're looking for something else. So let's say this is my cover, let's just say. That's my cover. And you do have to wait a few minutes, but it'll pop right up on the side there. When it asks you whether or not to keep working, just, I'll wait. Just click on I'll wait. It doesn't take that long for your image to pop up. There we go. See it over here? See it over here on the side? Okay, then we're going to go back. And we want, of course, our other cover, right? So let's just pretend that's our other cover. Now, normally I put a frame line. If you don't know how to put a frame line on a cover, you need help with the cover, contact me, because normally me and Charlie do the covers. So you don't really have to worry about how to put a frame line on there if you're an editor, because it's never going to be your job to do that. Okay, so then you go down here to Done, right? And it'll bring up your book cover template. Hope you can see that. And we're going to take our first cover, and when you put it in there, of course, as always, it doesn't go the whole way up. So you just have to kind of move it around until it goes in the whole way. The back one you shouldn't have that problem with. It just goes right in. Okay, let's say that's our cover. And we're going to come down at the bottom and click on Print Ready Cover, which is at the corner, the bottom corner of your screen. It's going to tell you, no, the image is wrong. It's probably not wrong. If you have it 350 to 600 DPIs, it's not wrong. That warning pops up every time, and we usually get perfect covers. I think in all the years I've been doing this, I only ever got one that wasn't perfect. Okay, so you preview anyway. Make print ready cover. Then you will go ahead and you will finish the account as you would with any other book. Okay, I want to show you guys this screen here where it says sell on Lulu, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and more. If you do click this screen, the next thing that you need to do is save and continue like you would with any other account. But now it says about your ISBN. So you get a free ISBN from Lulu because they're free. And this gives you international distribution. Okay, so what you want to do is save and continue, and it will show your ISBN will pop up. See it there? That's your ISBN. Download it for the author. Then you come up here, top of the screen, there's a little arrow there. Click on that. And then a screen will pop up so that you can save it. So next to ISBN barcode, you want to put the name of the book. So this is an example, so we're just going to put book name. Enter. And then you're not going to be on the same tab. That tab will stay up. Go to the tab before that and you'll be back in the account. Just save and continue and it'll go on. Now what you want to remember is that once you get to the end, you have to order for distribution before you can distribute. So you'll want to forego ordering a approved copy until you get to that screen. Also, you want to lower the price as low as it will go so that you can order one and the author can order one and then pull the book after it's ordered. And in that way, you can see if he says, oh, there's a big mistake on page 3, you've got page 3 right in front of you. You can see if there is or isn't a mistake. That's actually how we do it. Okay, now the thing about Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and everywhere else is that you get international distribution. The problem with it is you don't get really paid for your work. The other thing is not every book will go to Barnes & Nobles and Amazon. Some of them will be rejected. The problem with that is they don't tell us why or what's wrong with the book or why they necessarily rejected that particular book over another. So there's no way for us to fix it. I've tried crawling CreateSpace on a number of occasions, and they just get really agitated with me and can't really explain to me why they won't take a certain book. But if you can't get it in international distribution, don't feel bad because you're making more money selling here anyway through Lulu, which is why we use Lulu, so we can get paid. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Okay, bye.